This is a demonstration on how to navigate our course for COMT 21011 for the spring 2012 semester. This is Techniques of Multimedia Web Design. When you log into Blackboard Learn, you'll be immediately placed in a folder called Start Here. The Start Here folder contains a number of items that are essential for the course, mainly the first couple, which are the syllabus and a video overview of the syllabus. I strongly encourage you to review both of those and get an understanding of what the course is about. To kind of check to make sure that is being done, I have created a syllabus test that is a small test that has a few questions based on the syllabus. So I would review the syllabus, and if you like, watch the video on the syllabus and then take the syllabus test. You can take the test as many times as you like, and ultimately the goal is to get a perfect score on that. Also, under the Start Here folder, I placed a discussion board called Common Questions. During the semester, if you have questions about the course, about the projects, about anything, I'm going to ask that people put their questions here, because chances are if you have a question about a project, someone else may have a similar type of question, and that is a good place that we can go to answer those types of questions. Another folder that's created on the left-hand side is the data files. These are found on a CD that accompanies the textbook, but if you misplace the data files, I put them in this location because you may need them at some point during the semester. You will need them during the semester, but you may need to re-download those, so they're located in that location. The third folder down, Course Content, is where the majority of the work we'll do for the semester will be found. Under there'll be folders that populate this area throughout the semester. Right now I only have a couple just for demonstration purposes, but as the semester goes on, this will fill up pretty quickly. Under each folder has many different items. For week 1, which you'll be doing during the first week, obviously, there's a bit of instruction that tells you what to do in PDF format. And please read that. If you need to print it, feel free to print it. Also have the files that will be needed for week 1, because week 1 we're not going to do any projects in the book. We're going to actually have a pre-project that kind of sets up how to do some items for the course. I have 2 instructional tutorials that are links right here. Please watch those. One is how to use a program called FileZilla. The second is using the Kent State VPN. And then once you complete the project, which again the projects are explained in the given PDF, you actually submit your project here on the bottom under the FTP practice assignment. These will all be due by the 15th of January, and I'll be explaining more of this through emails to each of the students. If you need to go back at any time during when you're inside of a folder, you could always go back on the left-hand side menu to Course Content, or at the top there's a list of how deeply you go into the folders. I'm going to go back to Course Content just to show you what another week may look like. First chapter of the book and other chapters will have similar content. The first, exactly what the expectations will be for that project. Is in a PDF format. So when you click on that link, it opens up a PDF. Again, you can print these, but more or less just so you understand what is expected of that project. I have a folder that has some video tutorials that will step you through many of the processes for the project, and then the actual 2 assignments are located below the tutorials. Now, week to week we're going to work on the same type of project. In the book there's a project called Striped Umbrella. It is kind of a resort, and throughout the semester you'll build your website on that. There's a second project at the end of the chapter called Trip Smart, and you'll do the same thing. So by the end of the 13 projects in the book, you'll have evolving websites that build from week to week on those types of things. And just want to show you what the project itself looks like. explains what the project is, shows the due date, the point value, and then what you'll do is you'll send your submission here and hit submit. Alright, and the last thing I want to mention is, and I always put this at the end of every chapter, is there's a chapter quiz. The reason I put it at the end of the chapter is a couple reasons. One, I encourage you to read through the chapter, do the projects, and do everything, and take the quiz last. The reason being is you'll probably have a better understanding of the content if you wait and do that at the end. So you could certainly take it any time during the week or the time period, but I put it at the end for that purpose, so that your best success will be if you take it at the end of the semester. So this is a brief overview of our course in Blackboard Learn. If you have any questions still, feel free to contact me via email, give me a phone call, or stop by my office.